Good day. The story of the most insane downplay. This is gonna be really painful because the person in question basically said, I am cool. Now, I have to do this. This is gonna be extremely painful for me to do. I don't want to do this. But if I don't stand on principle of roasting everyone that in my opinion talks shit, we have a problem, right? How are people supposed to take me serious if I don't judge everyone equally, right? I went around certain streams to say hello. Rainbow Neos, and that is Sesujin. Now, these two gentlemen are not crucially important to the story. They are like both Lydia enthusiasts, and they both produce amazing content. And Sesujin, for example, did a lot of Season 2 videos. Now, most people should watch this because it basically is like doing homework. Homework is a very important word here. Remember the word homework. Because you should, before you talk shit, you should at least do your homework on shit, right? So, I visited a Rainbow Neos stream. So I go into chat. Some people in chat even recognize me. Everything is cool. Everything is fine. Now suddenly, let me introduce you to a certain senior. What does Jeff Palmer have to say? There is no Anna on screen. Rainbow Neos played against whatever. There was no Anna. Rainbow Neos is not an Anna player. There's no Anna. There's no Anna left and right. No Anna to be seen here. Jeff enters the chat. What are your thoughts on current Anna? I think they nerfed her. And she's pretty balanced. Some complaints are fine, but most don't even know how high risk she is. Let us quickly analyze this. When you say something like most don't know, you give the impression that you very well know. You are the expert here. You know. Everyone else doesn't know. It's like the typical Reddit comment of like, I am amazed that no one mentions that yada 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 yada, I'm the smartest one in the room. For some reason he wants to talk about Anna. I don't know why, but he wants to talk about Anna. He says, every low she has is minus 15. And every stance transition you can jab or move out of. Nina, I don't know what Nina has to do here. I don't know if I'm smoking crack or what the fuck is going on. I don't know. Nina is a lot better of a character. Now, I don't know why this is relevant or who opened this discussion. I didn't. No one did. But okay. Obviously, I couldn't help myself. That is why usually I don't open chats. I cannot get into it, but I reply somberly. At Jeff, false. Downback +4, her new low into stance, minus 13. Now I want to quickly mention something here that is not the only low that is not launch punishable. Jeff, her only low, but almost all characters get a free heat punish off of it. Now I don't know what the fuck a free heat punish or why it's not free, it's a punish. So I don't know what the word free means here. But okay, I don't know what the punishment has to do with it. The statement was every low is minus 15, which is obviously not true. Sidestep, what is it? Sidestep 2, right? Sidestep 1 + 2 is the mid, sidestep 2 is the low, sidestep 2 is minus 12. We already have catched him on 2 moves that are not launch punishable. It gets better. I tell him, I do not want to call you out, Senor Jeff Palmer, but I get the feeling you are an Anna main / defender. Now in this case, defender is a bit derogatory because obviously everyone in this shit game defends every character. It is almost as that Season 2 is such a clown world by now. Every motherfucker tries desperately to be the clown with a little bit less of clown makeup. Jeff, I don't want to call you out, blah blah blah. But I get a sniff here with how we went from every low is minus 15 to, oh okay, that one is good. But I try my best to diffuse the situation here, right? No hard feelings. Smile. I like Anna. And I do. How can you not like Anna? I want to put myself out of this situation. I want out. I don't want this. Nina, I don't know. He completely ignores what I say. Nina has safe lows. And even +1s, I think. Motherfucker. +1s, you say? It's not like downback 4 is any plus, huh? Now at this point, I have to seriously ask myself what kind of crack they serve wherever Jeff Palmer comes from. But okay. I try to extend an olive branch in my infinite wisdom, and I say, downback +3 in Nina's case, yeah. But again, your downback +4 on Anna is plus. I give him an out. You do not play the game for that long, do you? I do not mean this in a bad way. And I didn't. I gave him an out. Now, did Jeff Palmer take this out I have 800 plus hours. Crying smiley. Crying smiley. I think this was even meant as a little diss of like, what do you mean? I have 800 hours. Of course I know what I talk about. Of course I know what I talk about. Now, in all my life, I don't know what has to happen. I mean, how do I have to actually envision this? How is it possible? And I think I came to the conclusion. Now, I think good Jeff here had the game actually open for 800 hours, but unfortunately, on his second screen, he, on an eternal loop, had running the utmost insane Shotacon compilations. So obviously the man couldn't focus. At that point, I mentally checked out. I saw this though, the last follow-up of Senior Jeff. No one talked about Eddie. No one was like, Eddie what? Eddie here, Anna. No one talked about this. So can you explain to me how Anna is a better character when Eddie has 3 mix-ups, save on hit and block lows that lead into free mix-up and damage, yada yada. Now forward 3 indeed does lead into a legit mix-up, but the point here is Eddie was on screen, but no one talked about Eddie. No one wanted to compare anything. He just wanted to talk about it. At this point, I was like, he just goes over it. He just ignores me. He just ignores the reality that he didn't even know that Anna has at least two lows that are not launch punishable. And he just goes on. Now at this point, I shut down my PC. I did what every sensible human would do. I went and sat in my comfy little chair here. I poured me a glass of whiskey. I mean, who do I kid? I just let the revolver slip into my fucking mouth. What is the lesson here? You know what makes this really hard, Jeff? I like you. You said I'm cool. I think you are cool, but this has to be, please don't take this personal. But no one would take me serious if I don't do this. Because I said in one of my very first videos, I will perform exterminatus on the scrub mindset. This has to be a teaching moment. This has to be a lesson. Jeff, don't do this. You remember at the beginning of the video I said homework. Beginning of the stream, actually. Do your homework. This is not healthy. Jeff, why the fuck were you even in the stream? You were in the stream because you wanted to ask anyone, someone, in this case Rainbow Neos, which is your Lydia expert, not here for Anna shit, to suck you off, right? You wanted a hand job. You wanted a good ass, oiled up hand job. And I get it, but this is not the right way. You clearly were there to just confirm your biases and your opinion and to reaffirm and strengthen your ego, to ask this Anna stuff. So someone says, yes, of course, you work so hard with Anna. You work so hard indeed. In fact, you work so hard that Anna should suck you off. This is not the mindset. You cannot do this. This makes every one of us look bad. This makes the Tekken players look bad. This makes the Tekken community look bad. This makes Anna, the Anna player base look bad. I look bad because I have to do this and I don't want it. I like you as well, but don't do this. Please don't do it. I can't take it. There will come a point where the revolver that was in my mouth actually goes off and then I'm gone. And I have to just delete my YouTube because I can't take this anymore. Whew. I guess that's it. I need this. Whew. Again, Jeff was, honestly, bro, you guys, you don't realize how hard this was. But Jeff, this is not meant personal, but no one would take me serious if I don't do this. No one would take me serious if I don't do it. If I don't equally judge everyone as the Great Dragon. He says, what are your thoughts on current Anna? I think she is, you know, as a character that only has launch punishable lows, I think that, you know, God is this big. That's what she said. What the fuck happened? Why is this now turned around? What is going on here? How did I do this? Help! Help! Wait, no, this doesn't work. What the fuck happened? Why? Why? You went negative. But what does that mean? My mind is negative. What do you mean? Fuck!
Shut your fucking mouth! No problem, John. Shut the fuck up, you cunt! Shut it! Shut your fucking mouth! No problem, Judge. Shut the fuck up, you cunt! Shut it!